10 essential tips for caring for a loved one with dementia. They may not remember your name, but they will always remember how you made them feel. If you're caring for someone with dementia, this video is for you. Caring for a loved one with dementia can feel overwhelming, but it's also an act of deep love. From daily tasks to emotional support, every moment matters. Today, we'll share 10 essential caregiver tips backed by trusted medical organisations like the Alzheimer's Association and Mayo Clinic. Let's help you provide care with confidence, compassion, and calm. 1. Create a safe home environment. As dementia progresses, it often affects a person's ability to judge distance, recognise objects, or remember where things are. This makes the home, normally a place of comfort, a potential source of danger. That's why creating a safe and supportive environment is a key part of dementia care. Start by removing trip hazards such as loose rugs, cluttered walkways, and furniture with sharp corners. Keep floors clean and dry to prevent slips and falls. Install grab bars in key areas such as bathrooms and hallways. Use non-slip mats in showers and tubs. Consider adding a raised toilet seat to make sitting and standing easier. Label doors, drawers, and rooms with clear text or pictures. This helps reduce confusion and makes it easier for them to find what they need. At night, keep hallways well lit using soft night lights. Dim lighting or darkness can increase disorientation and fear. Lock away dangerous items, including sharp tools, medications, and cleaning supplies. If needed, install child-proof latches on cabinets. Consider using monitoring devices or alarms to alert you if they wander. Remember, your goal is not to restrict their freedom. It's to provide a space where they can move safely and confidently. By making small changes, you create a home that supports their independence while keeping them safe. 2. Establish a daily routine. One of the most powerful ways to support a loved one with dementia is to create a consistent daily routine. People living with dementia often feel disoriented, anxious, or confused, especially when their surroundings or schedule constantly change. That's why consistency brings comfort. It offers them a sense of predictability and control in a world that otherwise feels uncertain. Try to organise their day around regular activities such as waking up, brushing teeth, eating meals, taking medications, bathing, going for a walk, and sleeping, always around the same time each day. Familiar patterns help the brain process better and reduce agitation or restlessness, especially during sundowning, late-day confusion. Visual cues, like a wall calendar, simple to-do lists, or labelled drawers, can reinforce the routine. You can even incorporate joyful moments, such as listening to favourite music at the same time each morning or enjoying tea before bed. Keep in mind, the routine doesn't have to be strict. It just needs to be predictable. By gently guiding your loved one through the rhythm of a familiar day, you can create a calm, supportive environment that reduces fear and builds trust. 3. Speak clearly and simply. When a person has dementia, their ability to understand language can gradually decline. This makes communication more difficult and sometimes frustrating for both of you. That's why speaking in a clear, simple, and supportive way is essential. Start by using short, easy-to-understand sentences. Avoid long explanations or complex instructions. For example, instead of saying, "Let's finish lunch and get ready for our afternoon walk because it's going to rain later," say, "Let's eat lunch now, then we can go for a walk." Speak slowly and calmly. Use a gentle tone that doesn't sound rushed or impatient. Maintain eye contact to show attention and help them focus. Sometimes, a light touch on the hand or shoulder can help gain their attention. Avoid asking open-ended questions like, "What do you want to do today?" Instead, give 2 clear choices. Would you like to listen to music or take a walk? If they don't understand the first time, don't repeat louder. Try rephrasing. Always be patient and allow time for them to respond. Your kindness, clarity, and calm presence will help them feel safe and respected. 4. Don't argue or correct. Dementia affects memory, logic, and perception of reality, so your loved one may say things that aren't true, like thinking it's still 1975 or believing a deceased parent is still alive. In those moments, resist the urge to correct or argue. Correcting them often leads to frustration, fear, or even anger. It may make them feel embarrassed, confused, or like they're being scolded. Instead, try to gently redirect or validate their emotions. If they say, "I need to go to work," you might respond, "Work was important to you. Tell me about your job." If they're looking for a loved one who has passed away, instead of saying, "They're gone," try saying, "You miss them a lot. Want to look at some old photos together?" This technique is called entering their reality. It doesn't mean lying. It means connecting with how they feel in that moment. Use kindness, compassion, and emotional support over logic. Your calm response can reduce distress and rebuild trust. Remember, they're not trying to be difficult. They're trying to make sense of a world that no longer makes sense to them. You can help them feel safe simply by letting go of the need to be right. 5. Be patient with repetition. One of the most common signs of dementia is repetition. Your loved one may ask the same question many times, or repeat the same story over and over. This behavior can be frustrating, especially when you're tired or busy, but it's important to remember. They're not doing it on purpose. Repetition often happens because they don't remember asking the question before. They might feel anxious or confused and are seeking reassurance. Or sometimes it's their way of holding on to something familiar. When this happens, try to stay calm and respond with kindness. Use a gentle voice and make eye contact. You can write the answer on a sticky note and place it somewhere visible. For example, "Today is Monday," or "We'll eat lunch at 12. Avoid saying things like "I already told you" or "You just asked that." These responses can make them feel ashamed or upset. Instead, answer again, as if it were the first time. You can also redirect their attention to something soothing or familiar. Try saying, "Yes, we'll do that soon. Want to listen to some music while we wait?" Patience is not always easy, but it is powerful. Every calm response builds a sense of safety and trust. And that trust means more than any perfect answer ever could. 6. Encourage small acts of independence. When someone is living with dementia, it's natural to want to do everything for them. But helping doesn't mean doing everything. In fact, encouraging small tasks they can still do builds confidence and dignity. Focus on what they can do, no matter how small. Let them choose between 2 outfits instead of dressing them completely. Allow them to brush their hair, put on a scarf, or hold a spoon while eating. Break tasks down into simple, clear steps. For example, instead of saying, "Get ready for breakfast," say, "Let's wash your hands. Now let's go to the table." Give them extra time to complete tasks. Don't rush. Even if it takes longer, your patience helps them feel capable. Offer gentle guidance, but avoid taking over too quickly. If they struggle, assist without making them feel like they've failed. Praise their efforts, not just their success. A simple, "You did great folding those towels," can make a big difference. Maintaining independence, even in small ways, helps preserve their identity. It also reduces feelings of helplessness or frustration. The goal is not perfection, it's participation, and your encouragement gives them the confidence to keep trying. 7. Offer meaningful activities. People with dementia may no longer be able to do everything they once did, but that doesn't mean their days should be empty. Engaging in meaningful, familiar activities helps them feel valued and connected. Choose simple tasks they enjoyed in the past. If they used to love gardening, give them a small plant to water. If they liked art, let them colour or paint with soft brushes. Even folding laundry or organising buttons by colour can bring comfort and purpose. Don't focus on doing the activity perfectly. The goal is not productivity, it's engagement. What matters is the feeling of being involved, not the result. Try to include activities that involve the senses. Touching soft fabrics, smelling flowers, or listening to music from their youth can awaken memories and reduce agitation. Repetitive actions like sorting or rolling yarn can have a calming effect. You can also create daily rituals like morning stretches, afternoon tea, or looking at a photo album together every evening. These small moments add structure and familiarity. Meaningful activities help reduce boredom, depression, and anxiety. They also stimulate the brain and encourage movement. Most importantly, they create moments of joy and connection. A priceless gift for both of you. 8. Find moments of joy. Dementia may take away memories, but it doesn't erase the ability to feel love, joy, or connection. Even in the later stages, people with dementia can still experience emotions deeply. That's why creating small moments of joy matters more than you think. Start by doing things they used to love, no matter how simple. Play a favourite song from their youth, look at old family photo albums together, read a short poem, sing a lullaby, or just hold their hand quietly. If they enjoyed gardening, give them a small pot to water. If they liked dancing, sway together to soft music. Even folding towels or stirring batter can bring comfort and purpose. Focus on the moment, not the memory. They may not remember what you did, but they will remember how it made them feel. Laughter, smiles, and calm expressions are signs that joy is still possible. So is a sparkle in their eyes, or a relaxed posture in your presence. These moments don't have to be perfect, they just have to be genuine. Look for beauty in the little things, and celebrate the connection that still exists, right here, right now. 9. Watch for behavioural changes. Dementia doesn't always follow a predictable path. Sometimes changes in behaviour can happen suddenly, and may be signs of a deeper issue. That's why it's so important to observe and take note of any changes you see. Is your loved one more agitated than usual? Do they seem unusually tired, withdrawn, or restless? Are they waking up during the night, pacing or refusing to eat? These changes may not be just dementia. They could signal pain, infection, medication side effects, or emotional distress. Keep a simple daily log of their mood, sleep patterns, appetite, and behaviours. Note what time changes occur and what might have triggered them. This helps doctors or specialists see patterns and make better decisions. If something feels off, don't hesitate to speak with their healthcare provider. You are their advocate. Your voice matters. Sometimes a small change in medication, environment, or routine can make a big difference. Remember, you know your loved one best. Trust your instincts. By staying observant and responsive, you can help catch problems early, before they become serious. 10. Take care of yourself too. Being a caregiver for someone with dementia is a deeply meaningful role, but it can also be physically and emotionally exhausting. Many caregivers feel guilty for taking time for themselves. Yet neglecting your own well-being only leads to burnout and stress. You can't pour from an empty cup. To care for others, you first need to take care of yourself. Make self-care a daily priority, not a luxury. Take short breaks throughout the day, even if it's just a quiet cup of tea. Go outside, breathe fresh air, or take a short walk to recharge your mind. Stay connected with family, friends, or support groups. Sharing your experience with others who understand can lift your spirits and ease loneliness. Don't be afraid to ask for help. from a sibling, neighbour, or professional respite care. Take care of your physical health too. Eat balanced meals, get regular sleep, and make time for light exercise. Even 10 minutes of stretching or deep breathing can help reduce stress. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's essential. The better you feel, the more patient, present, and loving you can be. You are doing an incredible job, and you deserve care too. Dementia changes how your loved ones experience the world. But with love, structure, and support, you can still bring peace and joy into their days. You're doing more than caring. You're giving them dignity. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting, research-backed health videos. You're not alone, and you're doing better than you think. Please remember that this video is for informational purposes only and is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay healthy, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-saving health tips. See you in the next video.